sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Ford Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 of the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ric Flair. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
Back to throw. Goff. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Reynolds, 66 yards. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Play action. Stroud now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 42 yards. And the Texans strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's to the 15. And in for the Lions touchdown. Josh Reynolds. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have regained the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the bootleg, Stroud rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Stroud sets up the play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Gone. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on.
Don't quit. Coochie face. Scary face. Don't quit. Your shit ain't lagging. Come on back. Man, bullshit. Bring your sorry ass back, boy. That's why I'm about to clip this shit. I'm going to clip this whole game. I'm about to send it to you. Go ahead, quit. Quit. Yeah, all right, whatever, dude. Just quit, bro. Let's go. You press pause.
Boy, a real head scratcher there.
It's about to beat your ass.
The football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
To beat your ass.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Here's Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Touchdown.
You ain't doing that again. I promise you won't do that again.
74 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Yeah, you better run the ball, scary ass.
He was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz
He was about to
coming.
quit,
They got to
scared.
him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
I don't know why you keep trying to do that shit, so you not know how to do it. Stop. It's not
Second
lag.
quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On second down, it's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, at that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopped.
There he goes, left side. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Toss left to Montgomery. And oh, this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Bro, stop playing, man. Get your bum ass up out of here, man. Just quit. He was not about to get this shit. Just quit.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Just quit, man. 4th and 17. Get this shit out quick. Ain't none of that shit about to help you.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught.
Sorry ass nigga, man. Oh, Lord. I'm about to lock in on you. I'm about to lock in on you.
Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff.
Oh, you are not lagging. Stop using that excuse, man. Shut up, man. You barely in the game, nigga. You barely made that shit. You barely made that. 4th and 17. Lucky. You just got lucky. All right, bro.
To the air again. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Goff looking to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Stroud off the play fake. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd down, here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He wants Reynolds way downfield. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Singletary again. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And quickly they get to the line. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the bootleg, Stroud. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and the Lions are going to take on. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's 3rd and 7.
Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Goff now looking to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2 yards on the pickup.
Value three, value three. Do up.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Value one.
back to throw. Goff. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stroud backed up near his goal line. And that nearly the pull that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
And they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Stroud. They'll roll him out right. He's got it to Collins, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. And they're going to speed things up here.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Get out! Get right! Tap the 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston.
I'ma holler at you, little sorry, dude.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add
Hey, you
to a
suck, bro.
fourth-quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a two-score lead.
Say what you want.
What's more important is being able
You
to take
lost.
advantage when a turnover presents itself.
You lost, sucker.
You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple.
I ain't quit, bro. It's over with.
On the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Hell no.
Pretty straightforward, didn't it?
Not yet. But when I get it, I'm gonna beat your ass. Good shit though.
So after the touchdown,
I'm too good, bro.
To kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Man, stop. Man, stop.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best.
That boy up out of there. That boy up out of there. Hey, I'm gonna holler at you, man. You suck, bro.